Welcome to T-Boys TV. Back again with another fan cam. Mike, thank you for coming on, but not the way we wanted to bow out in pre-season. What did you make of the game?
Hi Tyler. No, it wasn't the way we wanted it to go, but it's all about minutes in the legs, isn't it? On a friendly, isn't it? I mean, you just want to come through unscathed with no injuries, ideally, and just get a bit of minutes into the legs of the players and just get them gelling again in a pretty competitive game. And to be fair, Celta Vigo were decent, weren't they? I mean, very technically gifted, and their sort of short, close control was excellent, wasn't it? And we swapped the team their second half, but we gave it a right go. And I mean, I'd be quite happy with our starting 11 on day one against Burnley to be the starting 11 today, to be honest. I mean, I know we got a few injuries before the game today, which we're not sure how long they're going to be out for, some of these players. And hopefully we'll hear this evening. And obviously Mengi went down today and went off first half, probably as a precaution, because he jumped up pretty quick. And when he went off, it clearly was a precaution. But I mean, Joe Johnson stepped up again, and I mean, he's going to be like a new signing this season to us. I know he's on the verge of the first team anyway, and obviously Zach Nelson's going to be another breakthrough season for him coming up this season. But I mean, we do need a bit of further depth in the squad, I think. I mean, everyone's talking about that, and we need a bit of cover at the back because we just don't know how long sort of Reece Burke's out for, or Mads. Amari Bell as well, and obviously Mengi's gone off today, and the Tom Lockyer situation's going to be unknown for a while. So it's just a bit of strength in depth. But I'm quite happy going into Burnley right now, and as I say, that starting 11 tonight, I think I'll be happy if that starts against Burnley a week on Monday, Tyler. To be honest.
Yeah, talking about the window, obviously we haven't got too long left. What would be your priorities then to fill ideally? Obviously we know what positions, but how many?
I mean, it's minimum 2, isn't it? I mean, probably 3 players. I mean, I'm not sure if we're going to do that. We're going to stick to the Luton way, aren't we? We're not going to overspend. And if we're targeting someone who doesn't become available for whatever reason, we're not going to panic buy and spend 6-7 million on someone that we're not sure about. So, hopefully we'll get a couple in this week. And we certainly need to cover at centre-back because the Championship's ruthless, isn't it? I mean, we all know that. And, we're going to get injuries anyway because every club does. But I mean, right now, we are light at the back, let's be fair about that, simply because we don't know how long the players are going to be out for. But we need a defensive midfielder and a couple of centre-backs, I would say, really. And, Baptiste was excellent today, I thought. I mean, he's obviously not a Ross Barkley, but he's that sort of role. Yeah. He runs with the ball and beats players. And, I mean, like Rob said the other week to Jeff Doyle on 3 counties, Baptiste is a similar sort of player to Ross Barkley. So, I'm happy with Baptiste. And I mean, Walter's right back, he's right wing back, he's right centre back. He can play all 3 positions. And Holmes looked all right today, but he needs a bit more sort of first team experience, really, Holmes. But I mean, it's all promising, mate. I mean, we know that if we can play like we can, if we play like we did in the Premier League in the Championship, we'll be okay because we're going to be on the attack. Rob Edwards said that, and I mean, Chong could just literally tear it apart, Tyler, couldn't he, this season?
Literally, I thought it was going to be an interesting battle going into today anyway, because we know Spanish teams are predominantly known for playing how we want to play going into this season. So, yeah, it was, it's one of them, you look at it, it wasn't a 3-1 game, I feel.
No, I don't think it was. I mean, they scored 2 quite late goals, didn't they? And they're possession based. That's what Spanish teams do, isn't it? La Liga teams, they're a class side. I mean, they finished mid-division last season in La Liga, so they're no sort of slouches or anything. But I mean, the result doesn't really matter today. It's about minutes in the legs and just no injuries. And I mean, hopefully we'll hear from Rob later on this evening, as I say, that Mengi's okay. And hopefully we'll hear some more positive news on the other players that are due back soon, because Marvellous is due back pretty soon. Yeah. I think Amari Bell's not far away. Mads Anderson, I hope, is not far away. And Reece Burke, we just don't know. So, I mean, with a bit of luck, if they can all get back... I mean, the interesting thing is there's only 4 games before the international break. So if any of the players are 50-50 over the next couple of weeks, just rest them and get them back after the break and then just go for it 6 weeks' time, really. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, definitely. But thank you again, Mike, for coming on. Always a shout out to Mike, because he did manage to get me to the Derby game. So yeah, man, thank you again for that. Thank you for coming on. Don't forget to smash a like, subscribe, all of that. Peace.
This is the man.